And then Leo starts his conversation with the leaf fell from the tree.
Mm-hmm.
And he says that leaf just reached its end destination. Let's backtrack that leaf. And he goes to the branch, and then he goes to the tree before.
And you're a kid
and he goes
sitting in school
before.
now thinking about that.
And I was like, where do I know this from? It still didn't click. That clicked later. I go, oh my God, that's that story. And then when Leo started doing that, and I suggest everybody listens to that 40-minute talk,
mm-hmm.
everybody I knew who was not believing, who was with us, everybody was on board immediately.
Mm-hmm.
He did it so, and there was no room for, but there was zero room for, and because I'm that guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to fight it. I'm going to see it. But
Sure.
So now I knew it was a design. Well, a design needs a designer, which is God. So
Yeah,
that step was
exactly.
easy to make.
Yeah.
You see, but the way he set it up to me, I think that was the best way to do it. And then I realized it, and then it was like, poof, it started. We started going to mass. I already thought it was weird that they had priests there on the set, and there was daily mass, and but now it started.
On Mall Cop, you mean?
On Mall Cop,
Yeah.
And then I came home. My wife started laughing. I made a picture of the priests in the elevator. She thought it was like they were dressed up like priests. There was no way I would hang out with priests.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
So that was hilarious.
And now, was your wife a Catholic?
No, but this is a cool story. So I come home, and I tell her I'm back into the faith. And she goes, yeah, right. Because with my ADHD, that's 2 months, and I'm out. You know,
right,
she knows.
right.
But the things that stick with me, like submissions, they stick with me.
Mm-hmm.
And they stuck. And they got more. And then, it started doing the daily rosary. And then I started doing the readings. And I went to church. I started doing daily mass. And then I found out that the devil hates it when you do everything in Latin. Well, let's do everything in Latin.
Oh, yeah.
So now I started completely going. And she started to see me change to a different guy. And then one day I asked her if she wanted to get married again, because we got married twice already. One time when we came to America, we had to be married in order to apply for the green card. Otherwise, it has to be all separate.
Yeah.
So we did that really fast, but I promised her a big wedding, which we did in 2004.
Okay.
And then in 2015, I said that I want to marry for the church. I still, to this day, I don't know if she said yes or no, but I do know that it was a Sunday, and the next day I couldn't get a hold of her. And then once she called me back, she saw that I called her. I go, hey, where were you? She goes, oh, I was at Mass. It was at noon. And I go, you were what? She said, Mass. He said, you want to get married for the church, right? She says, because I did my baptism, but I never did my confirmation. So I went to Mass and I just signed up for RCIA classes.
Wow.
So for her, didn't need anything. She just saw me change into a different guy and immediately jumped on board. Now, years before that, in 2008, we are doing the backyard with me. And the backyard is beautiful. I mean, my wife she drew everything out like she wanted it. And Ernesto and his brother Arturo, they came in, and the close friends of us, they made that whole, it's paradise. It's a really beautiful backyard. This is in California.
Yeah.
And he says, hey, do you mind about the religious tile on the wall where the water comes down? I said, sure, whatever. But I was far away removed from the church, but that's okay. So there is that religious tile sits there. So now we get married to the St. Therese Church, which I already really felt a connection with when I went to Alhambra to that church. There was something.
Of Lasue.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you remind me of like a little flower.
Yeah, she is completely.
Yeah.
Roses and lilies.
Yeah.
My favorite
By the
flowers.
way, the reason I said that is because she's had the most profound impact on me.